Okay, moving on to the next team, rated as the 17th best team in baseball. This was before they dumped a bunch of their players. I'm guessing in the new poll they will drop significantly. It's the Oakland Athletics. Last year, they missed the playoffs. They won 86 games, did not make the playoffs, though. Jake, this team, I know they lost a lot of guys. Did they add anyone?
Walk in straight from Oakland, hold in my dick.
Like the U.S. Open trophy.
James, the A's lost a lot of guys. They did add guys, Jim, because they made some trades. So Christian Pache, that's Trev's guy, came over from Atlanta. Shea Langeliers circled that one. Big-time catching prospect. Gunnar Hoglund, got to throw hard, right? Kevin Smith. Jed Lowry's back in Oakland, so expect a big year from him. Stephen Vogt, it's the alumni team. Is that true? Did that just happen? Brent Honeywell. Will Honey finally get a little bit on his stinger? Eric Thames is on a minor league deal, and Billy McKinney, so is he. How about that? And who they lost, a lot of dudes you know. Matt Olson. Matt Chapman, Chris Bassett, Starling Marte, Mark Canha, Jan Gomes, Andrew Chafin, Josh Harrison, Romo, Diekman, Romo, my haircut buddy, Mike Fiers, Mitch Moreland, Yusmeiro Petit. There's a whole baseball team they lost because they basically did. They tore it down in Oakland. And Trev, despite all of that, this rotation, they can pitch a little bit still.
It kind of plays and everyone's just like staring at it's like you're at the mall and this one store has got a big sale going on, but it's not open and everyone's just gathered around like, hey, when are you going to open your doors? You still got Frankie there, Sean Manaea, Cole Irvin, former Lehigh Valley Iron Pig, James Kapp, who we met in spring training. The guy is a beast, a physical monster. Dalton Jeffries behind him, Adam Oler, rounding out some rotational depth. In the bullpen, again, they still have some guys. Lou Trevino, De La Escuera, I played with him. AJ Puck is a dude. And Domingo Acevedo, I don't know. That's it in their bullpen? Like, what's going on?
I think we got a couple more. They're Oakland. They have a bullpen.
They're Oakland. Okay. Well, James, tell us about the lineup because the pitching is still there, although it's probably not going to be there the whole time. What about these hitters?
They traded for Kirby Snead in the bullpen. Did you say him?
I don't talk about him.
The hitters. Tony Kemp.
Like him?
Elvis Andrus. Sean Murphy. He's good. Seth Brown. Jed Lowry. Stephen Piscotty. Eric Thames. Kevin Smith. And Christian Pache. I mean, this is a real-life major league situation. A lot of people like to throw the real-life major league situation out there. The owner did not get divorced and his ex-wife is taking over the team. That's not happening. But the owner and the A's are trying to be as bad as possible and have as little as fans show up to the ballpark as possible so they can move the team to a new city. That they're just like, and the mayor hurt them by not allowing them to build a new ballpark. In turn, they are spitting in the face of their fans, making it hard. Do you know that this franchise averages the most concessions per fan? Charges the most per fan? Did you see that come out recently? They charge they charge the most per beer and stuff. It's the Bay Area, but still, it's Oakland. So I'm not saying anything. It's the under. This sucks. They have $1 million in the books. Unlike the Indians, who I think are doing this, but still have all the talent. I don't think they're even going to try to win. I think, honestly, I think they're going to try and be as bad as possible. Not the players, but the GM and the ownership.
You're not wrong, but there's still talent on this team. I mean, especially we just came from the Texas Rangers. Like, Manaea, Montes, how often did we talk about? They're gone. How much? Not yet. They could be there through half a season. They
can be traded in July. As soon as there's an injury, as soon as a 1-2 in that's what they're waiting for. As soon as a 1-2 gets hurt in April or May, these guys are gone.
They could make it to July 31st as well. Like, Oakland is going to wait for the best deal, and if they have Manaea, Montes, Irvin, Dalton Jeffries, a real prospect. Like, these are the Oakland A's. Like, it sucks what this franchise is about. It sucks. But this franchise also has a history of being successful for their own boundaries. Like, even when you go in the lineup, like Tony Kemp, Sean Murphy, it's not like they're rolling out non-major league guys.
But that's when they're good.
This
Like,
lineup, Jake.
That's I don't know what you're
this
saying.
Lineup is
That's
not,
what they're good when they're rolling out their young
happening.
prospects that are like huge. This is. I mean, This is Jed Lowry batting 5th, and Eric Thames batting there, and Elvis Andrus batting 2nd. Like,
they're in trouble.
this isn't what the A's are about when they're like unsuspectingly good. That's when they have young talent that they know about and they're promoting and like doing their best. This is literally just survive with cheap veterans because we don't want to start the service time of any rookies, nor do we want to pay any veteran $1 million. So they got Thames on an $850 contract, and they got Lowry on an $850 contract. Like, this isn't worth talking about. And I like A's fans in Oakland and the Bay Area a lot. This is fucked up. And yeah, the pitching will be good, but they're going to be traded by the deadline if they last that long. And then what happens? So this is stupid.
You're right. You can get caught in the narrative of saying, hey, this is when the A's are the A's. This is when they surprise you and they go out and they compete for a wild card. But you're right, James, in saying like that is like, where is the fresh young talent? Yeah, Pache could be that guy. Love him as a player. But like, I think they need more. And I agree with you. The pitching, specifically Minaya, he's gone. Now Montes, like, they have another year of control on him. We'll see what they do. They are going to wait for what they believe is the right package. They can be patient with him. Minaya, most likely, I mean, there's pretty much no scenario in which he survives a full season here this year. It's bad, man. And the over under 7.5, and I went under on the Rangers because I thought I was going to go over on the A's, and I'm just now looking and I'm pretty upset as well. And I think they're going to be under.
A's have guys like the Steven Piscotty's and Seth Browns. They're Major League Baseball players. And like, those guys are going to go out and give it bats. Jed Lowry, I don't know if he's got one more magical Oakland season in him. It seems like he always finds one every couple years.
He'll hit 30 or 40 doubles.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just telling you, with this pitching staff, and think about some of the other pitching staffs we've seen, who knows how long it lasts. By the time this episode comes out, both those guys could be traded. But as long as those pitchers are going to be there, I mean, they're going to have 3 starts a week where they get a decent effort from their starting pitcher. You run into a couple balls, like, I think this Oakland A's team, you're right, there's going to be a fall-off. Minaya literally cannot make it through the year. Literally.
I always said that about Story and Gray, too, but they did. But I mean, Seth Brown, did you just say him as something good? Like, he has a 274 on base percentage last year. I mean, Sean Murphy had a 306 on. Like, they're not even moneyballing. That's what I'm saying. This isn't like the A's that are trying to trick you. They're literally just getting warm bodies. This is like what the Pirates and the Rangers have done in the past. Just getting warm bodies and telling these guys, we'll give you a shot to play every day and maybe get traded. But there's no strategy baseball-wise to this lineup at all. It's a budgetary strategy, which is bullshit.
I agree. My hand was up because I want to make a point to Dave Forst and Billy Beane. Please just trade Chad Pinder too. Don't trade all his friends and then leave him there. Like, send him to a contender. We want to see this guy have some fun also this year. That's it.
Go to A's games. They're fun because they let you move all the way down to the ball, and then it's just diehard fans there. So they are like a good time if you're in that crew.
I'm pretty sure I played a few games there where the tickets were just free. I think they do that every once in a while. It's like, come on.
Charge them at the concessions.
I'm taking the under.
Is that it?
Jake, you taking the under?
Over.
Under.
Do we have a fun stat?
Oakland will be moving cities soon. Jake's fun stat.
Oh, my gosh. No, Sean Minaya threw his sinker 60% of the time in 2021, which is the highest rate of any qualified starting pitcher in baseball.
All about that sink.
I like Sean Minaya.
Saw him throw a no-hitter one time.
Sox.
Moving on. That ends the Athletics TPP. Good luck to them.